So you just got dumped and you're really, really sad. And you know one thing that's probably going to make you feel better, but you know you're going to regret it later. It's a tub full of ice cream. You're studying for an exam, you're really stressed out, you're not hungry, but you feel like a bag of Doritos might make you feel better. You might regret it tomorrow, but right now, that's going to help you get through this studying. But imagine if just the daily inconveniences of living your life causes you to turn to food every single day. If you ever struggle with your weight, portion control, or how you view yourself from the outside, I urge you to start looking from within to get to the root of why you feel this way. You may be an emotional eater, and focusing on your mental health can help you overcome your habits. My name is Kristen, and I want to let you know that if you suffer from emotional eating, focusing on your mental health may improve your relationship with food and your eating habits. And today I'm going to talk to you about what emotional eating is, why identifying and stopping an emotional eating episode can improve your health, and ways to get help to stop the cycle. Emotional eating is a serious problem that people suffer with and ignore as a real issue of their daily lives. From the article Medicine Net's article definition of emotional eating, it's defined as the practice of consuming large quantities of food. It's usually comfort food or junk food in response to feelings instead of hunger. It's usually associated with negative feelings. Some signs and symptoms include, some signs, usually it's triggered by something like a major life event, more commonly the hassles of daily life, which can trigger negative emotions that lead to emotional eating and disrupt your weight loss efforts. These triggers may include relationship conflicts, work stress, fatigue, financial pressures, and those triggers are defined by an article called Tips to Stop Emotional Eating by Mayo Clinic. I know my roommate, whenever she gets really stressed out for tests or whatnot, she really goes towards lifesavers, and she does not eat an excess amount of candies, but she keeps her sugar intake pretty low, and if she gets stressed out, she'll eat an entire bag of lifesavers and then feel disgusting afterwards. An article by Alice Orthorpe and Noel Holloway called The Facts About Emotional Eating from the CNN says that psychologists say that numbing yourself with food rather than dealing with your feelings can increase stress, which can in turn raise your blood pressure and weaken your immune system. And that's something that she experienced. She felt literally sick after engaging in an emotional eating episode because she felt stressed. She thought that eating lifesavers would make her feel better, when in turn it probably stressed her out even more. It didn't help her study for her test and made her feel physically sick afterwards. In the article by Medicine Net called The Definition of Emotional Eating, experts estimate that 75% of overeating is caused by emotions. Anyone can be suffering from emotional eating, but an article by Sharon Thompson called Gender and Racial Differences in Emotional Eating, Food Addiction Symptoms, and Body Weight Satisfaction Among Undergraduates revealed that there was a major differences by gender, saying that females reported higher ratings of several emotional factors affecting overeating than males. That's saying females are more susceptible to overeating through their spike in emotions. So if you're a female or you know another female that tends to eat whenever they are feeling negative emotions, they may be suffering by emotional eating. An article titled Breaking Free from Emotional Eating and How to Stop by the CRC Health Group explains that many people use food as a means to distract themselves from emotions ranging from simple boredom to frustration to alleviate anxiety. If food is your only form of desired coping, you can be abusing food and replacing it for actually handling the problem that needs to be addressed that's causing you to overeat. The same article also states that research shows that emotional eating can be a significant source of excess calories. Excess calories can result in becoming overweight or obese, which can increase your risk levels for several forms of cancers, as well as diabetes and other serious health problems. This does not have to happen to you or someone that you know. Identifying and stopping emotional eating episodes can improve your health and make you feel like you have control over your life again. There needs to be a wake-up call in order for the cycle of emotional eating to end in your life. Once you have this wake-up call, you are made self-aware of the issue, and then you must find new constructive ways to cope with your negative emotions. The goal of identifying what you are, the goal of identifying that you're an emotional eater is to realize and recover from past traumas in your life that made you seek food in the first place as a comfort mechanism instead of other ways of coping with negative emotions. And once you identify that, you can prevent it from happening in the future and be set free from that vicious cycle of emotional eating. Some solutions, common practices of solutions include physical activity, meditation, preemptive stress prevention, like avoiding overloading your schedule or taking breaks from work, as defined by the definition of emotional eaters by the Medicine Net article. Sometimes you must go through actual medical professionals' help to get results from what you are experiencing to get your life back. An article called Tips to Stop Emotional Eating by Mayo Clinic stated that therapy can help you understand why you eat emotionally and learn new coping skills. Therapy can also help you discover whether you have an eating disorder or not that ranges beyond emotional eating, such as binge eating disorder or bulimia, which can be connected to emotional eating. I personally have suffered with emotional eating and used to play my cell phone games like Candy Crush to distract myself from the impulse of eating and to negate those negative emotions, to where eventually I forget why I was feeling down in the first place, and to let the emotions run their course for me to no longer feel like I have the need to eat. Emotional eating can be way more serious than it sounds. It can be harmful. It can have harmful effects on your mental and physical well-being and can happen to anybody. Becoming self-aware of our emotions and eating habits can prevent us from getting caught in the vicious cycle of disappointment, dissatisfaction, and other negative emotions. But if you practice healthy coping mechanisms and techniques or seek professional help, you can get control back on your life. We all experience ups and downs in our life and in our emotional states. But food is not our pacifier, and it will not complete your homework or pay the bills that are due. If you identify with emotional eating, use these tools as soon as you can, whenever you feel the urge to eat without feeling hungry. If you need more help, find a mental health care professional and get control back of your life. Thank you.